Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Secret of Evermore. How did I forget what game this is? I grew up with this game. But anyway, last time we beat the professional game crasher Verminator, and in this part, getting into the castle. Wow, this castle is just like the other castle, except only not quite as clean. Halt! Stop! Wait! Who are you? What do you want? I'm Dean Ambrose, Titty Master. And this is my dog, Ralphie. We've been sent here by the Queen of Ivor Tower. She wants us to open the drawbridge. That imposter sent you here? And she wants you to open our drawbridge? Oh, this won't do. We can't have this. Please, I implore you, before you do anything rash, come with me. I'm imagining this guy is like Robin Williams, but I'm not very good at that kind of accent or that kind of voice. There's someone that you must meet. This isn't an ordinary mission. This is rock and roll. So your name is Dean? Can I call you D for short? Or maybe... Fuck, how do you shorten Dean even more? Just trying to make an Aladdin reference there. Please follow these stairs and speak to Her Highness. Queen Bluegarden, what are you doing here? Have we met? Yeah, in Ivor Tower. Don't you remember? Oh, then this is Ebon Keep. Oh, you met the imposter, my evil twin. Wow! This is like what happens in The Doctor of Two Ids. We found evil twins everywhere. First it was Fire Eyes or Elizabeth, and then her evil twin, Horace, and now you. Elizabeth? Horace? You met the others? Are you from Podunk too? Yeah. When were you part of the experiment on the mansion on the hill? Ow. Yes. And something went terribly wrong? Yes. And I've been stuck here ever since. It hasn't been that bad until a few months ago anyway. Wait, I thought they said that they only moved out a few days ago. That's when my twin appeared, locked me in the dungeon and took my place. Then she presented the king with a hypnotic puppet show, which sent him into a trance. Why didn't it put me into a trance then? With the king in the couch potato state, the imposter could scheme right under his nose. By the time I got out of the dungeon, she had moved the kingdom across the ravine. Oh, okay, so it was done over time. Now only a few remain in Ebon Keep. She sent us here to open the drawbridge so that her troops could clear out the castle. I'm not even sure if she has an army. That's not good at all! It's only a matter of time before she storms in here, with or without your help. Listen, kid, I think that Tinker can help you get back to Podunk. But first, we're gonna have to get rid of that imposter. We'll batten down the hatches here. And we'll go back to the castle and set things straight before she can cross over. That sounds like a good idea. If you needed my help out in the field, you can call me using one of your call beads. Before you leave, make sure that Tinker in the chamber to the east. Make sure you talk to Tinker in the chamber to the east. He'll be able to help you in your journey. Thanks, Queen Bluegarden. Please, call me Camelia. Alright, now, Camelia gave us some call bead spells. These are Shockwave, Shield, Plague, and Hypnotize. I believe there's actually a glitch you can pull off with Shield where you can basically make yourself completely invincible. Anyway, Tinker came in here, so let's just go in there. Wow, what cool windows! The pictures almost seem alive. Must be a trick of the light. What is it, Ralphie? What's wrong? Alarm windows. I believe that's actually their name, too. Sort of a little mini-boss, which I'm not going to give profiles because, well, these guys are all just regular enemies. Just a series of enemies we haven't seen in a while. Although I have to wonder how they got some of these enemies. I mean, there haven't been exactly that many mad monks here. And there are dancing fools in the kingdom, but not that many. This isn't exactly worth bringing out the epic mini-boss music for. Phew! Those guys were a pain in the glass! Hello again, friend. I trust that my little security measure in the hall didn't give you much trouble. I haven't introduced myself. My name is Tinker Tinderbox. I deal with scientific matters, mechanical inventions, alchemy formulas. I trust that the Queen has told you about our imposter in Ivory Tower. Yeah, and we've been encountering evil twins since we left Podunk. Oh, so you're from the same place that our Queen hails from? Yeah. There's an abandoned mansion just outside of town. Ralphie chased a cat into the old place and I followed him. The cat wasn't there anymore, but we did find a strange machine in an old laboratory. The machine zapped us into to another place that looked a lot like the old one. Only this mansion was some kind of space station. There were two people there. One was the scientist Dr. Ruffleberg, and the other may have looked like he was some kind of butler. I'm not really sure what happened there, but we ended up on Evermore, and we've been here ever since. I think I know of this place in space that you speak of. I've seen it through my telescope. If you want to go back to Podunk, you'll probably have to find a way up there. And I think I know how you can get you there too. But first, we have to deal with the matter at hand of the imposter. The Queen wants us to go back to Ivory Tower to stop her from causing more trouble. That sounds like a good idea. The imposter is scheming at this very moment. Take a look. With my telescope that can also hear. I have orders from above, Aronio. If we are able to find some device that produces a special kind of energy, it is somewhere in the kingdom. But there is no specific information as to its whereabouts. My superior has ordered me to do whatever it takes to find it, even if we must tear the kingdom apart, piece by piece. But, Your Highness, won't the citizens be suspicious? I'll deal with those cretins when the time comes. Now, let's find that device! Wow, she's mean! Yes, she has to be dealt with. In a hurry. Crossing the chessboard would not be a good idea at this point. Her troops will be expecting it. At this point, I believe that her drawbridge is actually raised. I recommend that you go to the north to visit my brother, Gomi. He'll help you. Go through the dungeon to the sewer, then out. You'll find a blocked passage to the north. Clear that passage with my axe. You'll find it in my treasure chest. Would you like to purchase ingredients? Yes, even frickin' Tinker has to make a profit at the end of the day. Man, iron. I don't know why iron is more expensive than frickin' feathers. I can't remember whether Tinker has some of the most expensive prices or some of the cheapest, but he does sell stuff that you can't always get. Do you like to record your progress? Yes. Come back after you've dispatched the imposter. I'll help you return to that space place. Now, you'll notice. Okay, actually, no, you won't notice. But if you pedal around a little bit and just kind of press at the bookshelves and open things, it should come in handy. The slow burn formula. Now what this does is basically just does kind of what it says. It slow burns your opponent. Slowly burns, I should say. Remove Atlas. And gonna remove heal, and that'll be for a very important reason. I actually remove revive now that I think about it. Slow burn is a move I kind of like, but nah, it's not that good. This requires 1 part iron and 1 part brimstone. Heavy weapons guy. Anyway, come over here and hey, there's a book. Retrieve the explosion formula. If I'm not mistaken, this is actually one of the few items in the entire game that can actually reach 999 levels of damage. And is also one of the few weapons that is also more powerful than Crush. It and Nitro are basically 2 of the strongest weapons in the game, if I remember correctly. Screw it. Oh, wait, no, I don't have a good opportunity for Sting. It says here the formula requires 2 parts ethanol and 1 part ash. Better stock up. And this is what we'll need, the Night Basher. Fundamentally, this weapon is, as an actual weapon, useless. But as a tool of destruction, it has uses. Alright. So I gotta find this guy's brother. Go meet Tinderbox. Come over here, and there's a chest that's already open because this guy's a jerk and likes to tease us. Anyway. Back over here. Now, at this point, we're gonna have to backtrack. Move backwards. To this area. We're gonna have to go all the way back to the sewer systems. But, before then, I'm gonna have to fight, or no, I'm gonna try to get an alchemy formula that is the most broken one in the game. Undeniably the best spell in the game, but it's complete RNG whether or not you get it. Actually, no, it's RNG and determination. So come down here. Hi, I'm Neris, the smartest boy in Keep. I bet you're not as smart as me. Guess the number of marbles in my hand, I'll give you something special. Alright, and I'll give you something. 8. Got it right and I got super heal. It fully restores both you and your dog's health. No matter what level you're at, 100%. Yeah, pretty good. Huh. Oh, that's the most amount of use the Night Basher's gonna get. Wow, that was, for just a casual swing, that was a lot of damage. Alright. Anyway, I'm guessing this is intended to be like that giant series of rooms that had treasure chests in them, but obviously nowhere near as big. And of course, a good demonstration there, the mosquito can still do no damage. Cheat 500 gold coins. I get the impression there's like a hidden wall here, but obviously there's nothing. Doesn't appear to be. Alright. Very lonely, haunting tune that's going on here, but I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good. Anyway, go back through the sewers. And you can eventually get your way back. Alright, now time for a combination of sequence breaking and glitching. Now, the trigger that drops the drawbridge to enter Ebon Keep or Ivor Tower or whatever is actually triggered by entering the sewers. So if you do that and then enter both of the forests or both of the regions of the forest and then just use the wings to escape, you can actually very quickly go all the way back to the chessboard. And once you're at the chessboard, you can just enter the castle just fine. And in fact, once you talk to Tinker the first time, it'll actually go about the same, although the pathing is obviously going to have to be different, so it looks a bit bad. Now, before I talk about how exactly you're intended to get back, I'm going to display another glitch. It's hard to say exactly why this works, but it's pretty much you can cast Horus's aura magic from the call beads. If you then stack on 4 more status effects onto yourself, and if you do that with the right combination, all I know is one of them definitely has to be Camelia's shield call bead spell. But if you do this right, for the rest of the game, you will not be able to take any damage. So basically, none of the enemies will ever be able to hit you ever again. Now, as for returning back to the other side of the chessboard, once you talk to Camelia, the other drawbridge opens up. Or should I say, the bridge raises. So the only way to get back is to go through the sewers. However, choosing to not fight Verminator has a very interesting result on attempting to go through the sewers. I don't exactly know what hell would sound like, but I'm pretty sure the sounds of the sewers is close. From what I understand, this is actually an extremely crash-prone area, but if you get lucky, you can go all the way back to where you're going to use the axe.